So we got a new Charmer structure deck, and you probably know that it's terrible. It's so bad. I don't understand why anyone would buy the structure deck. It's not even a regular structure deck, it's an EX structure deck. It doesn't even have a skill that makes it consistent or good. It's just a structure deck with really bad cards. And yeah, we're gonna try to make it work. I've considered making a free-to-play Charmer deck, but I just couldn't. It's just so bad, even with all the structure decks, even with free copies of everything. It's still not good. It's so bad. But we're gonna try to make this work. So in this deck we're playing Balance, so hopefully we're gonna open with Field Spell or Searcher more consistently. And also we're gonna open with Possessed Traps, and maybe just end on a normal summoned familiar possessed monster. Yeah, the end boards you're gonna make with this deck is usually just going to be a normal summoned monster plus a trap and maybe a field spell. Yeah, it's terrible. It's so miserably bad. But we do have a secondary win condition, other than to beat our opponent using 1850 attack monsters with piercing. Our second win condition is to use our rank 4 Xyz monsters, because the familiar possessed monsters are level 4, and also the familiars are also level 4. These are familiars that special summon themselves. They allow you to make rank 4s pretty easily. But obviously we can't do that on our first turn, because we're playing Balance, and Balance doesn't let us special summon monsters. But during our second turn, we are probably going to make one of our Xyz monsters. Maybe we're going to make the new Exciton Knight, and maybe we'll win the game. And we're also playing Link monsters to hopefully save the deck if the situation gets too hard. But yeah, we're also playing two of the regular Charmers. We're playing the Dark and the Light one, so if our opponent is playing a Dark or Light deck, we just put this face down. And if we have the continuous trap, it can't be destroyed by battle. And if our opponent, for some reason, decides to attack our set monster and not, get rid of it using a card effect, we could steal a monster, but it's not reliable. It doesn't work most of the time. It is prone to both backrow removal and monster removal. So yeah, in summary, this deck is just really terrible. But yeah, let's see if we can at least win some games with this deck. Okay, look at our hand, right? We have a normal summon monster, a familiar that we can't special summon during our first turn because of our skill, and we have a searcher which is pretty good, but what it searches isn't very good. We can't even search the field spell, so we can... Well, our end board is just gonna be one normal summon monster plus 2 traps. Yeah, that's it. That's our end board. Man, it's so bad. And also, I want to talk about these playmats. I really like these playmats. I need this opportunity to talk about playmats that don't have the Duel Links logo. I really like those playmats. I really hate that Konami always puts the logo, the Duel Links logo, on some of the coolest playmats, and it kind of ruins it a bit. I really like these playmats where they don't have the logo, so it looks natural and cool. Like this Blackwing playmat that I use every time, it's gonna be perfect if it doesn't have the Duel Links logo. But the Duel Links logo kind of just ruins the aesthetic of these sleeves and mats. But yeah, that's just a little rant that I did. And also, I might have a second favorite sleeve right now because Allure of Darkness has a sleeve, and that sleeve also looks pretty cool. It looks pretty similar to the Blackwing sleeve, so I like that as well. Yeah. So maybe I'll interchange between the Blackwing sleeve and the Allure of Darkness sleeves. I think both of them looks pretty good. I just like these black sleeves because it just goes well with any mat and fits well with any deck because it's black. You can use these kind of black sleeves to match any sort of playmat and it's still gonna look good. Okay, our opponent has a pretty big end ball. I honestly don't know how we're gonna win against that. Nice Dweller. However, we're not playing a deck that's good enough to even use a single graveyard effect, so I don't think that's gonna matter at all. Yeah, that's a very anti-meta board, but we're not playing meta, so like 2/3 of his end board isn't even gonna work against our deck at all, which is pretty funny. Okay, what are we even grabbing? Okay, well, let's grab the we should grab one of the Familiar Possessed. And then we're gonna set the Ultra Rare Trap. And then we're gonna... Oh boy, this is so bad. Normal summon our Familiar Possessed. And then set 2 traps and end turn. God, this deck's so bad. Okay, at least he's playing Onomat, so his follow-up isn't really that good. After he exhausted all his resources to make DXCs, the most he could do is probably make 1 or 2 rank 4s per turn after I get rid of his board, but like it's not going to be anything too fancy. Is he gonna make is he gonna mill a Shackle Crusader? Yeah, he is. You know what? That's fine. Our deck is way too bad. It's not like it's gonna... Wait. He doesn't even have a Tackle Crusader. But like, our deck is so bad it becomes kind of good again because our opponent's decks are built to counter good decks, but we're playing a bad deck, so cards like Abyss Dweller and Giant Hand don't really do anything. So in a way, it's kind of good, I guess. Oh boy, I wish he had some Dark Monster that we could steal. But at least Beatrice is light, so we could maybe steal that, and Beatrice is their monster with the highest attack, so maybe if we have their Beatrice, they might not be able to beat over it. Man. Oh yeah, we also have what? A pop. A single pop. Because the trap is hard once per turn. And we could revive one of the Familiar Possessed from the graveyard and pop a single card. That's the extent of the things that we could do. Yeah, this might unironically be an actual win. I'm not kidding. This actually might be a win just because our opponent's Xyz balls just do absolutely nothing against our deck. It's actually pretty funny. Okay, let's flip up Unpossessed. So if our monster gets destroyed, we summon a charm from our deck. And then we're gonna pop the giant hand because I kinda don't want him to negate my armor. And yeah, the Beatrice doesn't do anything because it's out of materials. So we have to put this on attack because we need 2 different attributes. And then we can pop the giant hand. Goodbye, giant hand. And then if he attacks any of the familiar possessed, I could summon the light charmer from my deck, and then I can steal his Beatrice. And I could make my Link monsters and I can actually win. It's pretty funny. Okay, let's summon the light charmer in face down defense. If he tries to attack my set monster, I could just it's not gonna be destroyed by battle, so I can steal his Beatrice. If he's smart, he's gonna attack my other familiar possessed. But he's not smart. Obviously, he's not smart. Because the deck is so bad, no one knows how to play against this deck. Yes! Let's go! We actually won. It's a time limit win, but we're gonna win anyway. Look at our board. We have a level 4 in our hand. We could Link summon a Nightmare Cerberus, and then we summon the level 4 and make a rank 4. We actually are able to win. I've played Onomats before. I know exactly what their weaknesses are. It's that you play so many Xyz monsters that counter the meta. As soon as your opponent isn't playing meta, you just lose. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. We have everything. Let's discard the charmer. And we add I like the wind charmer actually. I think she's cute. Okay, now let's set the trap. And then we hope that 1 negate and 1 pop is enough. We hope that's enough. Yeah, no one's in the wind. Set the unpossessed. And this negate isn't even good, it's a mandatory negate. It triggers as soon as your opponent activates an effect. Their weakness was 1850 beat sticks. Real. Okay, now I would like to introduce you to the deck's biggest weakness, which is any sort of backer removal. Oh, he's playing Scraps. He's playing Orcust. He's playing Scrap Recycler. Oh boy. Do not like this at all. Man, I sure hope he doesn't have a follow-up after I pop his Scrap Recycler. With my possessed partnerships. And also, like, this trap doesn't target for some reason. So at least there's that. At least this trap doesn't target, otherwise this deck will have absolutely 0 merits. At least the trap doesn't target. That's something. Okay, now we can't even beat over our opponent's 2000 defense monster. What are we gonna do now? And we don't even have a discard for Spirit Charmers. We can set Spirit Charmers. That's something we could do. Oh wait, we get extra attack, right? Yeah, we get 800 attack if we attack with Unpossessed. We can actually beat over our opponent's Nightmare. Okay, let's go to battle. Let's go to battle. And you better not believe it, my monsters have piercing damage. He's gonna look at him. He's bulking my level 4 1850 beat sticks. Just because he wants to protect his nightmare. Does he have another Book of Moon? He doesn't even have another Book of Moon. Wait, it doesn't even have piercing. It only gets the piercing if it special summons itself by the own effect. So it's literally 2 vanillas. It's literally 2 vanillas. Gosh, this deck's so bad. Wait, okay, never mind. I was wondering why my monster got extra attack. It's because of, Nightmare. Yeah, okay. Does he have another monster in hand? He does. It's another symbol skeleton. Well, I guess that's the end of the game. Unless a miracle happens. Maybe he decides to send my set card, but in which case I'm gonna be very, very thankful. And he actually doesn't have the good Orcust in his graveyard. He only has Symbol Skeleton. He doesn't have Harp Horror, he doesn't have Nightmare. So I might be able to out-resource him if he decides not to send Unpossessed. Wait, or we could just use... Even if he sends Unpossessed, we could just set about using partnerships. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, he sends the set card. Okay, if he attacks my monster, we summon the Dark Charmer from our deck. And then we steal his Dingusu. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, let's summon the Dark Charmer. On defense. And you're just gonna take his Dingusu. It's gonna be the funniest thing I've ever seen. You can't even revive it because it's on my side of the field. Give me your Dingusu. Give me it. Oh, it's Warning Point. Oh, that's so sad. That's so unfortunate. Okay, now what? Now what do we do? What can we do? Yeah, what can we even do right now? We can make a rank 4. But what rank 4 are we gonna make? Exciton Knight? No, I can't destroy his stuff because he has Dingusu. I don't even know what we're supposed to do in this position. We could make like Sin, but that doesn't really do anything. I think we could just set to one and pass, right? It's not like he'd do anything, right? He only has one Dingusu, and that Dingusu ain't gonna do anything because he doesn't have a Harp Horror or Nightmare in his graveyard. He only has Symbol Skeletons, and he doesn't even have targets to summon with the Symbol Skeletons. We're gonna wait. And then hopefully we could... What did he draw? No way, he drew Link Slayer. Boy, I hope he sends my Unpossessed. If he sends my Unpossessed, I just immediately set it back using my Trap in the Graveyard. Yeah. Of course he is. Come on. Allow me to set my Unpossessed back to the field. Oh, it also sets it face up, I think. It sets it directly face up. Oh wait. I'm gonna take 1 billion damage just because My monster can't be destroyed by a battle. No! No! I'm not gonna lose to... I lost to my monster not being able to be destroyed by battle. He's playing pre-nerfed Orcust, of course. Of course he's gonna win, come on. If he doesn't have a back row removal, I don't think he could beat over a monster that can't be destroyed by battle. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. Let's grab the wind charm, because why not? He's playing wind, so I'm gonna grab a wind as well. Not like it does anything, it's a vanilla for the most part. And I'm gonna activate Ichirin. And then we're probably gonna return the Dark Charmer to grab a familiar. I think that's what... Wait, we can't even do that. Oh, because I don't have the familiar with the same attribute, okay. And now we normal summon Win. And then we set a trap and pass. I think we're just gonna stall using a charmer that can't be destroyed by battle. I think that's our plan. It's just to, or maybe he's just gonna disconnect and we're gonna win. That works. I mean, that's a win. That's a win in Legend. I'll take a win. Or not. He's gonna move, Book of Moon my 1850 monster. That's so funny. It's not like that's gonna do anything. Okay, whether or not we win entirely depends on how many cosmics he has. Okay, he has one. Is he gonna banish my Unpossessed? That's a problem. Or is he gonna banish my set card? Or my field spell? Okay, he knows how to play this game. He knows how to play against this deck. That's a problem. I mean, our win condition entirely depends on this card. Against Speedroids, and now it's gone. I don't think we're gonna win. Yeah. And our trap doesn't pop anything if we don't have two attributes. We could negate the Kite Drake, at least. We can do that. We negate the Kite Drake. Okay, if we survive this turn, given that it's not very likely, if we survive this turn, there is a single card that could potentially still save us. And that card is another copy of Unpossessed. Exactly. And our opponent cannot have another Cosmic Cyclone. It's fine if it's an MST, because I can set it back using partnerships. But, yeah, if it's another Cosmic, we just lose. Or maybe we can just lose this turn, because he has another Yo-Yo in hand, because he got it back using the puzzle. Or we can just lose this turn, yeah. What is he making? Is it the Chambara? Yeah, Chambara. Okay, we just lose this turn. Good game. What a fun game, right? Once your Unpossessed gets Cosmic Cyclone, you just lose the game. I think the only way this deck could ever get wins is if your opponent doesn't know how to play against this deck and they Cosmic the wrong card. But as long as they know that banishing Unpossessed wins them the game, I think you don't really have a chance. Yeah, okay, we tried.